Welcome to Adapting Class. Future nurses, did you take the NCLEX and it didn't go as planned? First of all, take a deep breath. You are not alone. And more importantly, you are not defeated. Once again, you are not defeated. In this video, I'm giving you information, honest game plan on how to study for the NCLEX the second time and passed, based on testimonies and discussion I've had with my previous students who take my crash course. I know studying for the NCLEX the second time can be daunting, but with the right strategy, you can improve your chance of passing. Here how to get to that point. The second time, I call it. The second time is always difficult. The best thing you can do for yourself is to acknowledge the setback that has happened. I know how discouraging it may feel. You might be questioning yourself, your intelligence, your future, even your worth. But let me remind you, one test doesn't define who you are. What is your ability as a nurse? What matters now is what do you do next? I mean, are you going to sit there and then be screaming all the time? No. Let's make this second time your breakthrough, your moment to shine. So this video is all based on that. So that is what we're going to do. The next thing you're supposed to do is you analyze your CPR, the Candidate Performance Report. Trust me, pull it out. This is your gold. This is your gold mine. They have given you their secret. I know most people don't believe in it, but it tells you little things. They don't give you details, but at least they give you 50% of what you're supposed to know. It tells you exactly which areas you were below or near or above passing. Use this as a roadmap. Plan it. Don't blindly study anything anymore. Target your weakness area first. Then don't ignore where you were strongest. You got to build on it. The little improvement that you're going to make at your weakness and building up on your strong area is going to be a whole package for you. Identify the weakness, identify areas that you struggle most, and focus on improving both sides. This is my quick tip for you. Look for pattern. There is always a pattern. Did you struggle in management of care or psych or pharmacology? This tells you that your content area is not that great, and therefore you have to improve your clinical management on that. And that is the second thing. The next thing is what kind of resources you're using. You can't be jumping from one resources to another. Everybody tell you, hey, I use this. Whichever you feel comfortable with I think, is the best resources. You can't use something you don't feel comfortable with. So find something that you can be very comfortable with and you can stick with it for a long time. Okay, don't rush through them. Try to take your time. My resources have on demand. I tell our students that I want you to spend 8 weeks at least with it. 8 weeks, don't rush, because this is the second time. There's no fighting. You're not running against anybody. You know what is out there. So why don't you get all your weapon, prepare, and go tackle it? So I recommend 8 weeks to tackle these second time around. Don't rush through it. Don't go and take it again because you worry about anything. I want you to prepare like a soldier, ready to get it. What do? You set yourself a schedule as much as possible to be able to study. Develop a realistic study strategy. Have a plan. 8 weeks, I think, is very good, but don't overwhelm yourself. 4 weeks is to put yourself through that, I don't know how to call it, that trouble to get everything in 4 weeks. Take your time. It's the second time. There's no rush anymore. And the idea is to break down topics, divide your study material into manageable sections, and set specific goals to achieve at every section. Don't go and sit down that you're studying. Tell yourself, today I'm mastering cardiology and I want to know all these topics. And test yourself. The key is consistency. Is everything. So make a plan, 8 weeks, and stick with it. And break it down into different sections. You can say, 2 days, I'm going to do questions, right? Then I review content. Then I practice. Once again, practice and strategy day of exams. I think that is the major problem. Most people don't know what to expect on exams. So have a day and say, this is the exam simulation day. I'm sitting down and I'm taking in exams for 5 hours. I'm trying whatever Q bank, whatever question bank you're using, test bank, sit yourself and simulate that environment so that when you go take your test, you will not be shocked. You're building a stamina, right? That is the key. And don't forget to build rest time in all these things because you don't want to burn yourself up. What is the next thing? Focus on test taking strategy. This is my thing, what I always say, buzzword, right? This time, don't just study the what. Don't just study the what. Study how and why so that you can focus on the buzzword. Learn how to break down like a select or apply or prioritization question and how to eliminate answers. You're trying to now sharpen your skills, not just know content, but all of this is going to help you. Every time you see a question, this is what I tell you. Is this life-threatening? Learn how to identify that. What is the safe answer? Learn how to identify that and apply common sense. As I've been doing videos for the past few days, watch those videos, common sense and how to tackle certain questions. Common sense, right? Certain topics, you can see that this is what the NCLEX is asking you. Remember this phrase every time. If you can't do anything else, assess first, then act. So it's better to assess than act if you can't do anything else. And of course, critical thinking is the key so try to develop critical thinking when you practice. And when you practice, this one is for a purpose. I'm not just doing questions. I'm taking care of myself and I'm practicing for a purpose, like a full-length exams, learning the rationale of your answers in those that you get them wrong. You also have to read them. That is why I said pay attention to how and why. And then this is my favorite. If you have somebody that you can form a study group, collaborate with your peers. You are in the same situation, supportive group to help you discuss topic together and share idea. I don't want you to go sit there and say, oh, what kind of test you got? What kind of question you got? No, this is the time to study and share idea. Not what you get on your previous exams. It does not matter. It's an adaptive test. You just know the content. If he give it to you, he or she give it to you, know the topic. Ask yourself, if I go and I get those information, would I be able to answer it and pass? So sit down and review about it, but don't expect that answers. Motivate each other, be part of that group, and share ideas. This is the final wording. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself together with the mindset and motivation. You are not starting from scratch. That is the key. You are starting from an experience. So failing, you are starting from an experience. You already know the format of the exams, the pacing that is involved, the pressure that is involved. Use that to your advantage. Visualize yourself with passing these exams. This time, study smart, not harder. Once again, study smart, not harder. Asking yourself, how, why, this is the problem. Is this life-threatening? What is the smartest and the safest answer? Am I applying a common sense in answering each question? Am I looking for the buzzword in the answer choice? And the second and the last one, the answer choice is in the question. Rest, relax, enjoy yourself in this journey, stay healthy, trust yourself. And that's all you need. This time around, the second time, good luck. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to Adapt NCLEX for more content like that. But guess what? You are on the journey of passing the exams. And if you want more resources and more content, you can join our membership on YouTube. Very cheap. You have thousands of videos to study from with a bunch of playlists. And if you don't watch anything at all, I want you to watch the NCLEX challenge. That's the cheapest way to pass the NCLEX. This is very detailed, short, precise, concise information you need for the NCLEX. But if you need a program, I have on demand that you can check with adding, and then you can join our crash course. Take care of yourself and happy studying. Good luck.